Making it clear to everyone that's out there. I am making it clear to everyone that's out there. DD just came through. $2.75. Here's your quarter. Don't spend it all on moon pies and penny whistles, okay? $2.75. Am I dropping off some straws and maybe some pepper packets? Because I'd like to know if anybody wants to make a comment. $2.75 coming out of DD. That'd never be in GBH. GBH is sensitive though. It's more of a chalkboard. While DD is nearly foolproof is what I was trying to say. So DD is nearly foolproof. GBH is not completely. When I noticed, when I first started all this, Uber is not foolproof. Uber Eats is not foolproof. There's a lot of calling to customer service, 1-800 numbers, sitting there waiting for the address. Uber at the time, when I worked for them, Uber Eats, you couldn't follow your breadcrumbs very well. So it was easy. You could pick up the food at the restaurant and deliver it. And that's not good. This one, it has GPS foolproof. So we'll see. We'll see on this one. So we're going to see why it's $2.75. Personal opinion why the DD, this delivery, this drop is $2.75 is, for one thing, it's probably fast food. It's probably quick and easy. They probably already have it prepared, and it's going 0.5 miles from the distance. If it's going 2 miles, that's an insult. That's like spitting on the delivery driver, okay? Which I don't recommend anybody do, okay? Guy I just dropped off to is halfway decent. You didn't get to see that because I don't show all those, but it was a handoff. So they do request it in DD, not in GBH. So I think it's more effective just to let them set it at your door. It's not that much of an insult, especially if you leave a chair out or you leave something where they can just set it down. DD, they do handoffs, or they do basically, you know, just drop it at the door and take a photo. They do what's called a photo, or just hand it to the, you know, the customer or whatever. I personally don't feel that that's fair to the driver. I think it should just be dropped at the door only for the protection of the driver and to stop the coronavirus. An advantage of DD is that if you have your phone turned on sound, you don't have to worry about Bluetooth. Bluetooth is a big issue. It's a big issue. If you're getting it through the app, through the sound of the app, you have to hear it. You're not going to always hear it in GBH if you're dealing with Bluetooth issues. Okay, that means if you're connected or if you're on radio. See, I used to always be connected in one way or another. Okay, it's not that case with DD. It can come through this. That's why I said smartphone savvy. Okay. Trying to see where we are right here. We can also use multiple ones. It's hard to say which one's better. DD's internal app is almost exactly the same as Google Maps. So they're responsible because you're using an internal app. You're using the GPS as the internal app, meaning it's on the app. Okay, it's not on this. You won't be able to see it on this. So it's a little bit better because it's their own work app. It doesn't have all the features. You can't play your iHeartRadio. Oh no, that's not true. You can play iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Spotify. You can play all those, but you can't play YouTube. You have to go back and forth. So you can
turn right, then your destination will be on the left.
Okay, you can use YouTube and you can use the internal app.
Your destination is on the left.
Sarah's voice. You're used to hearing Sarah's voice on Waze. So you can use it when you're using DD, but you only can use it by sound. So you can hear the turn by turn. I have turn by turn on. It's a little more annoying, but it at least, you know, gets you where you're going, and you can still listen to your favorite song or news broadcast or whatever it is you have to listen to, which is on YouTube. YouTube is the one that's getting sticky, so they're able to stick it onto other things, just like SoundCloud.
Head west, then turn right.
To SoundCloud all you want, or Spotify, all that stuff on all of them. So it acts separately than the app. YouTube, when you would switch it over, it was a separate thing. Now it has a sticky thing where it'll stick over and there'll be a screen on top of what you're doing. So YouTube goes on top of your work, and you can sit there and listen to Sun Kill Moon or whatever band you want to listen to while you're driving around and getting Pizza Hut or whatever. So they do work together, but you can only use the sound. So you can only hear the sound by sound, if that makes sense. So you're going sound by sound, meaning not sound by sound, but it's direction by direction. Meaning if you have to turn left, it'll tell you to turn left, but you won't be able to see it. It won't be on here. GBH, you can see it. So GBH is a little more independent. But we're using DD right now. This one was handing off a bag right here. I have no idea. They're saying they're doing this like some kind of advertisement right here, so I don't really know. Figure out what's going on. It was odd that she handed me the bag, but it looks like right there. I already have this one, so that's the thing. They gave to me. For the pizza bag, because I got $2.75 on the next one, but I got a free pizza bag. So how they did that, I don't know. So I got a free pizza bag, but it was $2.75 for this one and $2.75 for the next one. Okay. Not gonna recommend them. I will use them as backup, but they cannot do this $2.75 to anyone, regardless of a little pizza bag. I already had a pizza bag anyway. Took photos of my pizza bag. I really do appreciate the pizza bag, but $2.75 is an insult. Try $10.75 for even breadsticks. All right, so we're in kind of a rough.
Continue on South Tierney Road for a half mile.
To that with me.
In a quarter mile, turn right. Turn right, then your destination will be on the left. Your destination is on the left.
Get this back again because I lost my first one in the wind. I had to replace a tire. Had to replace a tire, and I lost it. Now it feels like I got an old friend back. There, it's a pretty good one.
More information is available at www.screenvision.com/ROH. Concerts and recorded highlights by one of the world's great orchestras.
Who was the first person
And
interviewed
this week,
inside the actor studio by James Lipton? Well, when it came to that program, it was Alec Baldwin. He was the first one interviewed. There's rumor that James Lipton interviewed Paul Newman first, but it was actually Alec Baldwin.
This is Alec Baldwin. Welcome to Avery Fisher Hall, and thanks very much for joining us. In addition to the Beethoven, we'll also hear the U.S. premiere of Freeze by Mark Anthony Turnage, a New York Philharmonic co-commission with the Royal Philharmonic Society and BBC Radio 3. Music director Alan Gilbert will conduct the New York Philharmonic.
Now, if you can't tell that's Alec Baldwin, then you must be living in a cave. Pretty good actor. I thought he was good in Departed. Also liked him in Prelude to a Kiss, and he's done a lot of good stuff. Prelude to a Kiss. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice was pretty good.
Of our first work on our broadcast, Freeze is a reference to...
Sorry about that, Alec. I gotta check.
Mark Anthony Turnage writes in notes on the program that he's been obsessed with Beethoven since the age of 8.
He was kind of the dean when Lipton took over a little bit in a way. But he was the host after Lipton died in 2000. Like 20 or something. And then Ovation took over the program, and now what the heck happened?
And we go down to the
where's inside the actor studio? What happened?
By Mark Anthony Turnage. Alan Gilbert conducted.
They had it on Ovation. Jane Lynch was part of it. Alec Baldwin. They had guest speakers. But I don't know. I guess it was a James Lipton kind of show. If you don't have the passion behind a show, that's what happens to it. So one actor can go, and that's the whole thing. All right. This guy's talking about classical music, and we're looking for Blue Lake. So we're going to turn off Blue Lake, drop off this pizza, and that's going to be the delivery for the night. So I did two. I did GBH, and I worked with DD, so we did both of them. I actually applied to be a drama teacher at Nolan Catholic High School. I was interviewed by nuns and priests right there. They didn't like me. They didn't cast me. I said, hey, I can do drama teaching, Nolan Catholic Church. It's because I was mostly Protestant. The Fort Worth Tower, right by Nolan Catholic School. And we'll be dropping off our pizza. And I got a new pizza bag tonight, so I'm kind of excited. There's a little DD bag. That's what I call the DD. I don't ever say the company's names out loud. I do them by abbreviation. But I do show the symbols, and I do show, the logos. Blue Lake, there we go. This is the right one right here. We're dropping off the pizza, and we'll be headed back. It's got a pretty good sunset coming up. Thanks for the $2. All right, we're gonna wrap up this part of the vlog with a nice sunset shot of Fort Worth going past the Texas Wesleyan University sign right here. Because I usually get this one because this hill peels away, and as it peels away, you'll see the skyline of Fort Worth there at the bridge, or the sun, if you want to call it. Bridge into the other world. The bridge, the sun. Orson Welles would be proud. He'd be like, I'm proud. Who was better, Orson Welles or Alfred Hitchcock in the long run? Who made more money? Well, money-wise, or who made more movies? Alfred Hitchcock probably made more movies. But he didn't make Citizen Kane. That was Orson Welles. Orson Welles did more radio shows and more theater, for sure. Which movie will be more memorable, Psycho or Citizen Kane? Which one's more important for society, Citizen Kane or Psycho? It's hard to say. Which filmmaker is more worthy to be kept? If they had to choose between the work of Alfred Hitchcock and the work of Orson Welles, who would they choose? They had to make a choice. Fort Worth, discover the modern West. This is where the cowboys become robots. They get on that computer. They just type and type and type till their cowboy boots get sore. I've been typing on my computer for so long, my cowboy boots are sore. Where the modern meets the West. Fort Worth, Texas. Been on my computer for so long, the brim of my hat worn out. My cowboy boots are just sore as can be. My dog's barking. Good old Fort Worth, a city like any other city. Been around since Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Probably even remnants of it during the Alamo. Of course, it was a different time then. They brought in the cattle, kept the fort, there goes the car. And Fort Worth has been a good old city. To a lot of people. A lot of hard-working cowboys on their computers. Used to tapping and tapping away. We don't have a lot of town cattle come through here. Not a whole lot. Every once in a while they bring in some cattle. They like to eat it. If you're going to get yourself a steak, you're going to get it in Fort Worth, baby. Good old steak and potatoes. Yourself some yummy food. You guys, a butthole. Don't worry about it. They come out here from California thinking they like it. I want to go back to the ocean, get on my surfboard, hang out with GIV. They come to Fort Worth and they get homesick and want to get on back and smell the herb and the California breeze. Listen to the Eagles. Welcome to the Hotel California. Well, Fort Worth ain't no California. No, it ain't. It's a little slower. They got the sunsets and Panther Island Pavilion, Chisholm Trail, Summit Avenue, 8th Avenue, Forest Park University. All kinds of places. Everywhere from Camp Bowie to Lake Worth to all the way on the other side of Heritage Parkway. They even have parts of Fort Worth by DFW Airport. They even owned by Fort Worth. That's a true story. We're passing up our old coast right here and about that's a Protestant church called Lutheran. It's a Lutheran church. It's gonna have a little message here for all you to read. Come from Psalms 3:8. It's dead air, bear. Dead air. Your show. wait.